We are live. Welcome. Oh, let me turn down the volume on my side monitor. Okay, there we go. I know how to stream. I've done an entire show before. Welcome. Thank you, Owen Tim. Good to see you. I need to come up with a different appellation because y'all ain't my Blue Rogues anymore. We're in an entirely different franchise. I'm sure that will come to me. For now, welcome back to the Blue Rogues joining us for our next project. This is Shadow Hearts 2. I don't know why they leave the actual title off of the title screen. This is Shadow Hearts Covenant. This screen is perhaps the only time you will see it referred to as Shadow Hearts 2. But I promise you that is not going to be the strangest thing about this property. So, for those of you who are curious, why are we starting with the second game in the series? Well, it's better than Shadow Hearts 1. I am considering doing an entire anthology of all three Shadow Hearts games. Not Kodelka, which would be like the zeroth game before the first Shadow Hearts, because Kodelka, no one has ever actually finished that, and I'm not going to be the first. But obviously, the way to approach the timeline is to do Shadow Hearts 2, and then Shadow Hearts 1, and then Shadow Hearts 3. Time travel might be involved. Just tossing it out here. So, real quick, what are we picking up with? A very brief plot synopsis as we hit 7 o'clock here, and are getting into our actual starting time. In the original Shadow Hearts, what have you missed? Where are we picking up with? So, the plot, to quote Jill Barrett, goeth thusly. Basically, the principal character is a young woman named Alice Elliott, a powerful spirit medium. And she falls afoul of the big bad of the series, a British mystic by name of Albert Simon, who is a staunch humanist and can see the future. That's just a thing that's going to happen. Seeing the horrors of the 20th century, including the First World War, the end of the colonial system of Europe, the gross excesses by which the European powers will try to hold onto their overseas possessions, and the general endless oppression of the elites, of the working class, and people in general. Albert Simon decides that it's going to have to go, and seeks to summon God, the Abrahamic one, for the record. Not like just not. This is not lowercase g. This is capital G. Him that is called I Am, whose name may be writ as the Tetragrammaton, the God of Isaac and Abraham. That God. He seeks to summon God to wipe the slate clean, get rid of humanity, start over. And he needs the power of our aforementioned heroine, Alice Elliott, to do so. Our main character in the previous game is one Yuri Hyuga, a Russo-Japanese professional expatriate, drifter, and adventurer, who it just happens to be riding on a train with Alice. Like, they don't know each other. There's, the big bad attacks, he loses an arm, he reattaches it because he's, possessed by demons. That's the thing that happens, don't worry about it. And because it's a JRPG, they form a party, and have a whole bunch of adventures to thwart said big bad evil guy. Hooking up with, amongst other people, Keith Valentine, actual vampire, and Margaret Gertrude Zell, better known to actual history by her working title of the Mata Hari, the archetypal femme fatale spy. Anyway, so they beat up God. Literally, that's the thing that happens in the first Shadow Hearts. You punch God in the face, and the day is saved. Alice, however, trades her soul to keep Yuri alive. He is super possessed, and she takes like a terrible, curse upon herself to save his life because they fall in love, and she's, a sucker for hard luck cases. And that's the first game. Yeah, God beat up, punched, lunch money taken, and we are picking up with Shadow Hearts 2. So, with that very briefly stated, I'm going to get out ahead of the game launching, tutorial mode, and we're gonna hit new game here, and let's see how it goes from here. Thank you all for joining us, and yeah, classroom hours will be much more rarefied this time around. Less pirates, more everything else. The game is starting in 1915, First World War, Europe, and I'll let the opening crawl speak for itself. Behold this perfect, peaceful village with motion by Takeshi. I missed his last name. For those of you joining us in progress, we're playing Hell Let Loose on the Western Front. Obviously, this game will be following this squad of the Kaiser's finest infantry as they advance into Domremy, France, during the early days of the First World War. Every man in this squad has his own story. We'll get to know all of their backstories, their family, their interests, their passions, what they want to do after the war, and hopefully we'll keep with them all the way to Armistice Day. Valdom, welcome. Yes, perfectly historically accurate. It's another game where I'm going to be bothered where everyone has better facial hair than our main characters. Someday, the Mustache Men will be under my control. Oh, also demons are a thing. Yeah, it's the First World War, but also demons are a thing. That's one of them. Also, like, I mean, kudos to the guy who's going in with his bayonet. So this seems like a fine time to point out the Shadow Hearts series. All of the entries in it, two in particular, um, can be said to be like reality until otherwise noted. For example, this is Domremy, France in 1915 during the Western Front of the First World War, except demons also exist. That's just a thing you're going to have to accept. And one of our principal characters on the floor there, Karen Koenig, a young woman who is obviously an officer in the Prussian military and then the German military, um, because that's absolutely a thing. Yeah, single women were totally part of the Kaiser's army. Um, they weren't, but again, that is not the strange thing you're gonna have to get used to. Potato mashers entirely real though. I love the just pick drop. Anyway, bye. I can't help but feel that he could have made his dramatic entrance through something other than stained glass window. It's hard to replace those. Certainly, during the First World War on the Western Front.
That's as much as I can remember.
The following day, Lieutenant Koenig, you were found by the Metz Highway, along with Sergeant Robert and 8 survivors.
Yes, sir.
It's quite a story, but it seems we'll have to believe you.
General, just give me another...
Lieutenant!
Karen, I've already decided to do that. I'm sending you back to that village. But this time you'll be a guide.
Me, a guide?
Our forces invaded France from the north and have managed to push back the Western Front beyond the Meuse River. But that village alone has stubbornly refused to surrender to us, and continues to remain outside the Empire's grasp. Domremy may be beautiful, but it has absolutely no strategic value to us. But for the honor of the Empire, we must not allow anyone or anything to stand against us. Even if we have to face a demon itself. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
This is Cardinal Nicholas Conrad. He's come all the way from the Vatican.
Conclave was a good movie. Coriar, thank you for joining us. Yes, the heroic figure clad in white has appeared. Nicholas Conrad, Nikolai, our main character.
1915. Early spring. The world is in the middle of a huge upheaval. It started with a single shot, and the fire of war spread within a single instant.
Oh, I have thoughts about that summary of the beginning
All
of
of
the First
Europe
World
was
War. That's,
And the struggle soon grew into the first worldwide war the human race had ever known. From a corner of this battlefield, our story begins once again.
okay, obviously we have our Mantis Men, giant claw assassins. They were responsible for the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and that started the First World War.
Yep.
See, he knows. Yup. All he has to say. Incidentally, Franz Ferdinand, not the band, the guy, kind of a prick, if we're talking, okay, yeah, he was one of the peacemakers, but, as a dude, yeah, not a great fellow. But, I mean, European nobility, what are you going to do? It's the, turn of the 20th century. Anyway, we're at the world map screen. Yeah, we're getting right into it. Our first destination is Apollonia Tower. An old fortress in Vatican City, as I believe it. What does that have to do with the awesome, man and his, iron-clawed assassins carrying an old man out of a weird tower? Don't question it. Nicholas Conrad, Cardinal, at a young age, is party member now. He's the White Mage. This is an incredibly progressive game. Our main melee fighter for the entirety of the game is going to be Karen. She's a sword fighter, and Nikolai is the White Mage.
Is this your first
actually,
time at the Vatican?
Yes.
we're firing on all
Need
cylinders
some
here.
Careful preparation before we go to Dom Remy.
God, his voice is sexy.
There's a certain item that I must have in order to complete this mission.
A certain item?
Yes, a sort of
Metal
good
Gear?
luck charm. It's used for exorcisms.
And that's where we're going now?
Yes, it's inside Apollonia Tower, also known as the Tower of Atonement. It seems you know of it. For many, many years, dangerous heretics and others like them were kept in prison there.
I kind of love
Filled with
that
spirits
the
of those who went mad.
the dialogue does not actually match the subtitles. That's great.
That's why it's a safe resting place for the item that I seek.
It's like 90% there.
But why am I coming?
Well, to get to the top of the tower, I need your help. I'll feel much safer if you're with me.
So anyway, the absolute sexy man from the Catholic Church and the incongruous lieutenant from the German military in the 1910s.
This way, Lieutenant.
This is our party now. This is who we're working with. We are going to have some basic, very brief tutorial stuff. This is the first dungeon, in quotes, of the game. You can tell because there's a glowing save point directly ahead of us. Oh, okay, and the problem is that, unlike Skies of Arcadia, our previous property, this game has, like, full voice acting in cutscenes, which means I am in the awkward position of having to try and, like, accurately mimic the voices of the characters. And I'm going to do a really bad job of that. Fair warning. Anyway, Nikolai, I should warn you, it's completely different here inside the tower. It's filled with real monsters and ghosts, you know. Monsters? But don't worry. Compared to that demon in Dom Remy, these should be a snap to handle. And now make sure you don't wander too far away from me. Okay, I am gonna have to see if I can increase the text speed to read that out, because it sounds like every character is Christopher Walken, but not in the way that I want it to be with that. Alright, that did not take long. I guess we're in combat. Battle basics. Teach me about battle basics, please, for the benefit of our audience. First, let's cover normal attacks. To use a weapon, select your attack target with the attack command. Yeah, I need to speed up this text. My goodness. Okay. Oh, we got some skelly dudes. Okay, no, this is actually worth pointing out. So everything in this game, in every of the Shadow Hearts games, every action you take, item, spell, attack, whatever, is it has like an active input thing, and that is the Judgment Ring, and you have to actually be pressing the buttons. You can't just like speed through everything. The areas of color of the ring are called hit areas. Hit these and you'll perform an attack. The red segments at the top, at the end of those, are critical hit areas. Red parts besides the hit areas are called strike areas. You actually become more powerful if you hit these. Yes. To fire, press the left mouse button. Correct. When the ring appears, the indicator, yada 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 yada. Okay. This is still running kind of on autopilot. Normal attacks, you can perform as the number of attacks, the number of your hit areas. You can find items that are incredibly rare that give you more hit areas on the ring for an individual character. Those are the most valuable consumable in the game. I think you can get up to like 5 or 6 possible strike areas for Karen and for the MC. But anyway, this is still the tutorial. If you miss, you miss. Oh no! I didn't miss. It's automatic there. It's showing you what happens. If you miss one of the strike areas, it stops your attack. Special abilities. We're going to do some white magic here. Our white mage is the awesome pretty boy from the Vatican, who has a white magic spell. Here we have the green area is an activation. You have to hit that first, and then hitting the blue or the red area afterwards is how powerful it is. If you miss the green, it doesn't work at all, and if you hit the green and then miss the blue, it doesn't do anything. So, many button presses. If you hit all the areas, you'll succeed using the special ability. This is yes, Valdum, thank you. This is the probably earliest QuickTime events in the Shadow Hearts games. I would agree with that. And yes, shoot the Cyber Demon until it dies. If we find a Cyber Demon, Nikolai will use Blessed Light upon it. That's what we're doing right now.
Here it comes.
And like, what a forward-thinking game where the white mage is the pretty boy, and the primary melee fighter is Karen, is the lady of the party. And okay. I have to get used to this again. I actually have to be pressing buttons, don't I?
Puny creatures, how dare they challenge?
QT used during a turn-based game. They stole this from Claire of Secure Expedition 33. Koryar, I hate to tell you how the flow of linear time works. I'll let you figure it out for yourself. It's cool.
Those were easier than most. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
She is rocking that uniform, though. I kind of love that. She looks great. Nikolai, not so much. But he's our main character. What are we going to do? Oh, okay, yeah, we can go to data. There's a previous save there from our tech demo, our TDR, to make sure that this game actually works. But here we are. Okay, we are finally in control. And I don't know where I'm going. This stairway looks like a good place to start. It has been a very long time. We got a talisman. Sure, why not? I have not played this game in close to 20 years. So we'll just kind of see how things work out. Okay, we got some items. We got some fixed camera problems. Ah, this staircase. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The door is firmly locked. That's not helpful. Let's try the other side. It's a tower. It's probably symmetrical. Do I want to learn about combos? I do kind of want to learn about combos. I forget how they work. To carry a combo, first you have to get your party members into combo mode with the combo command. Obviously. Here's a combo with Nikolai and Karen. The combo starts when the first party member attacks. The hit classes you select when you issue the attack command are very important in combo attacks. Everyone knows this. If the hit class combination is good, the combo will flow and work well. Who wrote this? This is lost in translation. This sounded better in Japanese. Let's try starting the combo with a normal high-angle attack this time. Sure, why not? Succeed on the Judgment Ring with a character who's performing a combo, and the combo ring will start the turn. Sure, okay, cool. You have to press the same button as the one shown. Okay, awkward. I am not using a PlayStation controller, so let's see how my mapping works out. You succeed the combo ring, the other members who are involved in the combo will automatically get their turns. Okay, yeah, so comboing lets you basically get more attacks in sequence on the same target. Subsequent attacks do more damage. So comboing lets you just get bonus damage. Not really a thing, as I recall, for generic, like random encounters, but for bosses it becomes very important. You want to stack up the hits as much as you can. They're especially good against bosses. Yes, the game agrees with me. There's also a shortcut function for any combo commands. Combo switch. Yeah. That's the end of the combo tutorial. I didn't read most of it. It's cool. We're fine. We're gonna win. Strike!
Now stay down.
We got $40. I'll beat up a statue for $40. I don't know. I'm not too proud. If this door isn't... Okay, this door is unlocked. I was going to say, if this doesn't open, I don't know where we're going to go. I don't like his running animation. I'm not sure why. Something about it, just like... He feels like he's fun running. It's the Cossack, I think. It's the outfit. And a good example. So for attacks or abilities, you can target anyone in the field. Helpfully, unlike Skies of Arcadia, which also has like area attacks and cone attacks and whatnot, Shadow Hearts actually shows you the zone that your attack is going to hit very helpfully. And in this case, we're going to center on the statue. We're going to hit the Revenant with it. We're going to hit him with some holy magic, because we got a dude who's a priest.
Here it comes. You thought you could face my sword?
Yeah, Corey knows what I'm talking about. It's just kind of, it's like he doesn't, it's like he's not here
Many
for
have been
business.
imprisoned
It's just like
or
he's
died
just
here for
jogging.
years. Noblemen who lost in battle. Tragic princesses who were thought to have died of illnesses. You can still feel their malice.
Malice is a capital letter word in the series, for the record.
What is it?
I'm not sure. But when I met that demon in Dom Remy, I didn't sense the malevolence that I feel from the people in this tower.
Huh. Could it have been because you were so afraid then?
That may be part of it, but he was beautiful.
Interesting word to use.
She's here for the monsters. I don't judge.
Also?
He seemed sad.
just gonna end on that note, yeah. Hey, treasure treasure chest lying around in the Vatican. Why not? We are here. We are stampeding cattle in the Vatican. Oh, that item is actually valuable. That is a hit area expand. I don't know how we have the option to use that. I'm sure it will come up. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, I know we can... Anyway, a hit area expand is a useful item. It makes the... Like, it literally makes the ring bigger. It makes it easier to hit. Oh, this ring spirit will probably teach us that mechanic presently. I'm the Ring Soul, the will of the Judgment Ring, the administrator of all fate. Why do I sound like a surfer dude? Duh. What the? The world drowns in its own history, and in this time, you must carry the burden of fate. Did he become Southern all of a sudden? I'm sorry. Fate? I can see it. I can see thy future. This I entrust to you. Hey, we got an attack boost. What? The power to command the Judgment Ring. The Ring Soul encompasses all accents simultaneously. It's correct. Such power will help you carve your way through destiny. I like that. I'm here for carving. Wait, what? Why give this to me? The Judgment Ring has the power to change the world. Fate only follows a straight path if it is used well. That's not helpful. That doesn't explain anything. That's, if anything, more cryptic. Fate, a straight path? I'm going to toss this out here. A straight path is not what I associate with a Prussian redhead in 1915 wearing trousers. There is nothing more to say. I will appear to you again to bestow upon you more power. But beware, I am always watching. Watching to see if you are truly the one to command destiny. Needs more dudes for a surfer accent. Nikolai is a dude. He is the dudist. Well, okay, he's not the dudist. We'll meet the dudist probably in 2 or 3 sessions. This game is going to get super homoerotic. Just tossing it out here right now. Is he watching Judging Perhaps? Yeah. Yeah. You should be honored, being chosen like that. Don't keep your new power all to yourself. Oh, okay. We have ring customization now. We can... Do we want to... Sure. Fine. Do the tutorial. Ring customization allows you to change 5 individual settings. 5 settings in the Judgment. Goodness. Hit area. Yeah. Strike area. Make the critical bigger. This is actually useful information. Expand the areas you're weak at, making the ring easier to use and more effective for you. This is actually, yeah, this is a thing. The characters that you end up favoring for like your physical attacking, you can just sync all of the ring items into like 1 or 2 characters, and you'll have your melee frontline doing like 5 attacks in a round. Or you can spread it out and be more ecumenical. I wouldn't do that, but that's hit areas, you can increase the number of attacks. Yes, you want that. We want as many as possible. Put it up to 3. More attacks means increased damage. Yeah, it means more hits. And more hits means more damage. To fire, press the left mouse button. Oh, we have different kinds of rings. The normal ring, the standard ring, the practice ring, has no strike areas, the technical ring, and the gamble ring replaces all the strike areas with only 1, and if you miss everything. If you hit everything. Yeah, we're not going to put it on auto, we're not going to put it on technical, we're going to leave it on standard. Come on. That's all. Ring customization. Well, I actually have ring customization that I want to do, because we got a couple of items. And... we're going to boost our attack areas evenly. And we're going to make our strike areas a little bit bigger. Delicious. And having done that, we're going to immediately have to do it again because we added an additional strike area for Karen. That's fine. And we'll... Okay. That's good. That's looking good. That is a powerful Sword Master's ring. Sword Mistress's ring. TGB asked, what about a glam drink? We got that. No, we got dwarven weapons, you know, from heck to breakfast up in here. We're in the Vatican. You know how it goes. These statues are out of hand. Okay, do I remember how comboing works? Yeah, well, this will probably happen. Okay, we'll hit him on a high angle. And while he's in the air, Nikolai gets to follow up. We're so good at video games. Okay.
Was that it? Hardly worth the effort.
Well, it seems like it would be good to dump all your hitter and spend one area on the gamble ring. The items are super debuff. Yeah, no, we're not going to use the gamble ring. It offends my sensibilities as a man, and as a gamer. The door is tightly sealed. Mostly, we're going to use the standard ring. We are going to ride or die with it. Both, in fact. Chest can't be over and behind? Who wrote that? And we got a pure leaf. Super. I mean, I wouldn't stand in the middle of this, like, awesome pentagram, but here we are. We are going to be talking about Solomonic occultism in the course of the game. If not in this session, then in the fullness of time. Yeah, as mentioned, feel free to submit your questions for Europe in the 1910s, the First World War, Solomonic occultism, the early origins of professional wrestling, European vampire myth. We've surrounded the enemy. This game pretty much travels on all lanes of the highway. It's like Sturgill Simpson. Yeah. Blessed light.
Here it comes.
Super powerful.
God grant them mercy.
We have the cutest white mage. I love his hair. God, and his voice. I'm so glad that he is our main character, just with this, gorgeous, sexy man. This is it. Behind this door. Be careful now. There's a familiar keeping guard in there. ... Oh no, boss fight. We have to beat up the fountain. Who lit these candles? Candles don't burn for that long. Who lit these? Where would someone submit these questions? The Discord, Koryar, is the best choice. Or put them in chat. Simply put them in chat, and I will get them in future sessions. Or immediately, if I happen to know the answers offhand. Hey, we got this awesome, big-chested gargoyle. Why not? Well, we are going to try and combo him. We're going to combo with Karen. We're going to try to hit him up into the air and then, punch him in the face. Obviously, it can't fly. It has wings. Wait. Yeah, put the boots to him. It's got an evil ray. What's that do? 7 hits. Nothing. I ain't impressed. Okay, he got hands. He got hands. I got hands too. I got hands and swords. Yeah, put the boots to him. Medium style. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, Nikolai has 3 health and Karen has 9. That's not great. How's it doing? It's pretty low too. I think we can combo it to kill it. If not, it's gonna kill us. Karen's gone berserk. That can't be great. It wasn't. Huh. That happened. Okay, so they don't have a tutorial for that. Characters can go berserk in combat when they lose spirit points, and then they will fight randomly. Who knew? That escalated quickly. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, well, first, let's make sure that we've got everyone's health topped up before going into the boss fight. That might have prevented that. Yeah, wow, okay, good time to learn that. Yeah, this is familiar. Yeah. I know there's a gargoyle. Do the thing. Come on, skip the movie. Courier points out, spirit points with skies, yes, that's why my mind is on it. These are sanity points, which is why you go nuts when you have enough sanity. That's true. Okay, well, we will try to keep it. Yes, SP in this is sanity points. And that's how many rounds we have before we go crazy and start randomly attacking each other. Worth noting, you will also occasionally attack enemies when you go crazy. Double strike. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we're in much better shape this time around, since I actually thought to heal before the boss fight. Your evil ray don't impress me. Triple strike. Much better. Okay. I almost forgot about this Parasite Eve camera movement, sometimes locked out, sometimes pinned. Oh yeah, no man, it's good. TJ, let me tell you, it's gonna get really bad. Also worth noting, we get bonuses from how many hits we combo. If we don't miss any on the ring, you get bonus items, bonus XP. But no, the camera is not your friend in this game. It is gonna get weird and hostile.
Is that it?
Yes. The ultimate tool for exorcising demons.
Okay, yeah, wow, we're just going from the Vatican all the way back into, First World War France. The things look like a really fancy pen. You're gonna write the demon's strong word letter. The Holy Mistletoe is the fanciest pen. Anyway, we're headed to Domremy, France. Domremy is a real place and a relatively famous one for those of you up and up with French history. And you know I am, because I teach our classroom here around here. Yeah, the wolves are disconcerting.
Don't worry, I've made the necessary preparations.
To deal with wolves?
Yes.
Split up and surround the church.
Like, what what preparations, son? Okay, at least we healed after the boss fight there. Yeah, this counts as a dungeon, which means we're in classroom hours. So, Dom Remy, France. Modern day, it's Dom Remy Le Passil, and that is named for Jean Le Passil from French history, better known to the West as Joan of Arc. We're fighting toy ducks and wooden lions. Okay, I'm not sure the game is taking me seriously. This also means that we could get, like, beat by toys, literal toys here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh no! They got hands!
Pathetic creatures.
Yeah, don't gloat. You beat up a child's toy, which was weirdly possessed. Yeah, no, Dom Remy's a real place, and Jean the Maid, Jean La Passil, is obviously probably the most storied woman in Western European history. If the demon comes back, I'll give him the hot taste of death this time, and that's a promise. Thank you, generic Prussian soldier. You're doing God's work. The monsters of the game are an entire fever dream. They sure are. Yeah, it's duck toys and lions out here. I think we can catch 2 of them there. Perfect. Flawless. Yeah, I don't feel like a hero. I'm beating up child's toys. I feel like kind of an ass, I'm not gonna lie. I bet you're wondering, hey, does the Corundum Cat, your host, have like trivia about Jean of Arc or Jean Le Passil in our for our French viewers, if we have any French viewers? And I sure do. But Commander, are you sure? Yeah, Samuel the Anxious Medic. Oh, cool. We can just come back to this guy and get fully healed. All right. Well, so we can grind here to level 99 without any risk. So hold, please. Oh. That's what a wooden line does. Okay, fair enough.
That was easy enough.
That was easy enough. Yes, you're beating up possessed toys. Like, the fact that this will be taken with, like, no one comments on it. It's just how it is. They think he can keep us out with these little toys? Yeah, no, I'm right here with you, Nikolai. You're not wrong. Where is everybody? I wonder. They're probably hiding somewhere. I bet that wolf that was howling was warning the villagers. Oh, it's a diegetic wolf howl. We cool. What? Demons and wolves protecting a village? Yes, admirable, aren't they? Foolhardy little volunteers. Nicola, all excited to head to Dome Remy and kill Balder. Yeah, okay, wow, that's a different direction for our trivia. But if you're gonna kill, if you've got magic mistletoe, you're gonna kill Balder. That is correct. Now, I don't recommend killing Balder, but if that's what you set out to do, you're gonna want mistletoe to do it.
Here it comes. Was that it? Hardly worth the effort.
But yeah, so this is Dome Remy. It's a real place. Joan of Arc is a real person. Again, Jean le Facile, Jean the Maiden, in French, which is, I mean, how she referred to herself in life, which is probably how I'm going to refer to her, just, you know, because. Oh, there's tripwires. Oh, I just noticed that. Okay, literally, there's you wander to the tripwire and it starts a fight. Cool. Perfect. Man gets beaten up by toy lions all day.
God grant them mercy.
Yeah, God's not going to run him, University. We beat him up in the first game. Punched him out. Abrahamic God, right in the nose. Just boom, right in the nose. That's how it goes. Huh? Oh, it's you, Commander. I thought I heard some people around, that's all. Is there some other unit here besides... Dude, we were fighting possessed toys 10 feet away from you. We got the worst infantry. This is why we're going to lose the war. Spoiler alert, Germany is going to lose the First World War. Okay, well, I see the tripwire, but I don't really have an option here, do I? If you're in WWE1 and you step on a tripwire, it would be a massive relief. Toy ducks came out. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is much better than trip mines and explosives. Truly, the Somme was hell on earth. But no, before I go talking about the First World War too much, I'm talking about Joan of Arc. But yeah, so French peasant girl living in the 100 Years' War. The 100 Years' War is a series of conflicts on and off starting in the year 1337. Literally, it's Leet. For those of you who are doing, you know, internet speak, whatever, 1337. The church isn't far now. Yeah, it is about who is going to, like, control continental France. There is some dispute about that, based on the, you know, William the Bastard, who becomes William the Conqueror, conquers Normandy, etc. And this is a point in time where the British have, not the British, the English, excuse me, have an interest in the continental holdings of France, and they're going to fight a whole big war about who is, you know, the king in that area. This is going to be, you know, Henry V, most famously on the English side. Charles VII is the French king, most prominently featured in the 100 Years' War. He is the one who is going to meet a you know, bright-eyed peasant girl from Dome Remy, who insists that she is having visions of Saint Michael, rather, the Archangel Michael, and Saint Alexandria and Hypatia, is going to, you know, then become kind of the heroine and patron saint of France. We'll get to that. Sergeant Robert. Careful, Lieutenant. Something's up. The village seems even stranger than before. Yeah, toys are attacking us, jackass. Maybe that demon called in his boys. His boys are toys. Thanks for the warning, Sergeant. You're bad at your job. You men wait here. The lieutenant and I will go inside. Yeah, okay, cool.
Stop. It's dangerous to leave now.
But why?
Yeah, ignore the sounds of, you know, the squad outside being brutalized by a demon. Okay, since you already broke the window, just come through the open window. I approve of that. We cool.
Show your true self, demon of Dom Remy.
And Yuri has too many belts.
I've been wanting to meet you, God Slayer.
All those dead soldiers outside. Are you the one who killed them?
That's right. You see, I don't want any witnesses to what is about to happen here.
Gasp.
Give me the girl.
What's going on?
Come and take her. If you can.
The demon was a Kingdom Hearts character. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not right either, and I'm kind of infuriated that you would bring that up. But you're not wrong.
Give me Jean.
Nikolai?
Rude?
Lenny!
This escalated quickly.
You're late again.
Relax. I had a stubborn sergeant to deal with. Stop right there. One dumb move and the girl here dies.
Go ahead. Then you'll die next.
I wouldn't expect any less. That's exactly what makes my long search for you worthwhile.
You've been looking for me?
I was ordered by the Lord to destroy a certain traitor. A man who brought God down from heaven and tried to lay waste to the world. But before I could, a man with the power of a demon defeated that traitor and the God he had brought down from heaven with him. Yes, it was you who did it.
Yeah, we beat up the Abrahamic God. He wasn't so tough. Deal with it.
I'm glad to finally meet you, the man who stole my prey from me. But before you grow into a problem for me like that traitor Albert Simon,
Look,
I'll
the
root you out
TJ, the
and
flower
lead
pots
you
are
on.
coming, okay? Geppetto is our
We are
next
Sapientes
party member,
Gladio.
and
We
then
alone
there will be
possess
flower
the light of
pots.
New hope to guide us through the 20th century.
Never heard of you.
Oh, also, Sapientis Gladio is the cult, the
Once
Milton
we
Tarnus
destroy
Vatican.
you, God Slayer, the world will learn our name.
By the way, Nikolai is actually the villain. He is
Your
not the main
life.
character.
Will be our ticket to renown.
Huh?
And your soul will be brought back into God's grace by the power of the holy mistletoe.
Nikolai!
She has a gun?
Hey there.
Why was she fighting with that?
She's nothing to us. She's merely a tour guide. She'll die here along with the others.
Who are you, really?
It doesn't matter.
She had a gun the whole time.
Here.
Yeah,
Might
no,
need a fine ally.
he's super mad that Yuri and his party beat up Albert Simon in the previous game because,
Yeah, or else.
admittedly, Simon was kind of a turbo heretic. You're not wrong. And Lenny's here to shank children. I mean, he loves it.
Huh? Rat.
Shoot the child? Okay, I mean, problem solved, I guess. Oh, that... It's never great when you're impaled.
What the hell?
Like, magic or not, you don't want a candlestick in your thorax.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, leave it in if you find it there. Don't pull it out. I mean, seek medical attention first, right? Open wounds are a problem.
Supper's ready. Mama made it. Here, it's still warm.
Thanks. He really likes you, doesn't he?
Yeah, we've been together ever since Papa died. Wow, up until now he's never taken food from anyone but me.
That's a straight up wolf. Child, that's not a dog. Why are you raising that?
They will.
Because they left soldiers alive in the town? I wonder what they want with the village anyway.
Huh.
Anyway, if they come back, this guy will let us know right away.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The wolf is a party member.
Oh, so here you are.
Grandpa!
So is the creepy old man.
John, your mother is worried about you.
Oh,
Also, yes, there's an NPC that is a little girl named Jean in the, village of Domremy.
again.
Literally, it's Joan of Arc. Like that, we were just talking about this. Well, I was talking about it, certainly.
Well, better get to bed. Your mom's waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Good night, Yuri. Good night, Grandpa.
Good night.
I'll see you in the morning.
Awfully casual for a man who was stabbed
You
in the
too.
heart in the
Keep me
previous
returning
scene.
in soon.
After I have a few more drinks.
Geppetto knows what's what. I ain't playing this
Let me
game
see that.
sober.
Huh? Just a little sip. Hey, give me that back. Oh. I can't believe it. Oh,
That's good.
wonderful. Say, how long are you planning on staying in this village anyway, huh?
I'm not really sure.
That's not the
What
kind of
about you?
Yuri I was expecting when
How
this
long you
game's
gonna
so
stick
erotic.
with me?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not really sure either.
let me talk to you about Boys Love, Koryar.
Easy old bum.
The celebration of the love between two men in a kind of festival. A man festival, if
They're
you
gonna
will.
keep coming back.
That's what's coming.
No matter how much you beat them, they always do.
Yep.
This war's not over by a long shot. We need...
A safer place to stay.
That's right.
There is no safe place. Not around here. You know that, don't you? That's why I'm staying right here. I'll protect this village until I die.
What's with you, huh? Sounds to me like you're just looking for a place to die.
Well, you're wrong. I don't plan on throwing my life away, old-timer, if that's what you're thinking.
Is that so?
Besides, my life isn't my own anyway. This life of mine was given to me by her.
Yeah, tragic lost love. Alice sacrificed herself. Deal with all the demons inside you. Now, here's the problem. Yuri is our main character. Like, yeah, no, he's who we've got for the rest of the game. He's less cool than Nikolai, and it bothers me more than I thought it would. Don't get me wrong, Nikolai sucks, you know. He's a murderer. He's a Catholic. But he has a sexy man voice. And he's a cool dude. And Yuri is a, you know, bumbling, you know... I was gonna curse right there. I was gonna say, you know, chuckle and then include some profanity afterwards. Wake up! God, that's a bad haircut. I mean, Corey, you hit it exactly. What lines like "Why?"
You can hardly walk.
What happened to
The protagonist, ladies and gentlemen. You can still count Karen as the main character. She's cool.
Came and took the villagers away.
No.
She's our first point of view character. I'm
Can you
perfectly
walk?
fine saying that she's in
Can't
charge.
stay here.
I'm feeling better.
Don't push yourself.
She has a
And
gun.
survive. You're a lucky
You're never going to see that gun again. She has a
village.
Mauser.
That
She's
is
never
the
going to
wood.
draw it
I've
once
got an
more.
apartment there.
But,
If they find you, they'll kill you too, Miss,
Karen,
I'm Geppetto, the puppeteer. This here is Yuri. First, you have to think about surviving, right?
You know, Tim, you say that. It's World War I. Most people have guns.
Fine.
We don't have guns.
I
We've
told you I
got
feel
swords.
alright
We've
now.
got fists. We've got a creepy living doll, which we're going to have to
Mistletoe.
work with a queer tailor to get fabulous
Figure out
dresses
what kind
for.
of
We
curse
don't have
is put on
guns.
you.
Sapientes Gladio.
Oh, okay, yeah, and now we control Yuri, and we have Geppetto and Blanca, the wolf, noblest of all creatures in the party. Don't you think you should rest some more? Karen is weirdly, like, you know, invested in our health, considering, like, you know, she led a squad of people to kill us, and then we got stabbed in the heart by a magic man. We'll be heading deep into the Ardennes forest. We'd better be prepared. Oh, I should give you this. A folklore crest. Oh, we got crest magic. That crest has magical power. Anybody can use magic if they have that. All they have to do is equip it. What do you think? Pretty spiffy, eh? Sure. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. What's the matter? Thanks, but, thanks. I don't need magic like this. I can do my fusions. You sure? It's a pretty handy thing to have. Tim, we bring in swords to gunfights. We bring in swords to artillery fights. We bring in swords to airship fights. You'll know it. We'll sword it. It's cool. Melee from Heck to breakfast here. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me it's because you can't remember spells. Well, never mind. Blanca and I will use it then. Aroo! You understand what we're saying? Aroo! Well, what do you know? Oh, yeah. Crest change, crest magic, blah, 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 blah. Crests are the magic system. It's how you get different spells available to you, different sets of magic. It's like the Espers from Final Fantasy VI, etc. Gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because of that curse, but there's been something strange about you. Dude, he got stabbed in the heart with a blunt object. The fact that he's walking around is a miracle. A man gave me a piece of paper and said, let me use magic, I'd be skeptical. Dude, look, magic is real. I'm, not my fault you don't believe it. What do we got? Geppetto, we're gonna equip. Yeah, we'll give him Folklore and Furfur. There's a certain amount, you see the DCP there, of, like, the total amount of, like, magical spells they can equip, the total amount of crests they would equip, rather. These are straight up a demon from the Forest of Passion, demon of the Enchanting Sea. I'm not going to say these are real demons, but they are, these are at least famous demons. They're written about in the Greater and Lesser Keys of Solomon. Notably, Solomonic occultism, one of the topics for future sessions. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Are these from the Goetia? Yes, they are. Specifically the demons of the Ars Goetia are the Greater Key of Solomon. Shadow Hearts also has the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is a much larger roster of demons and spirits and specters and familiars. But we have the famous ones as well. Watch Hasbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss. You know what I'm talking about. What's the matter? Something seems strange. Yeah, we have a creepy puppeteer and a wolf. Yeah, that's strange, Karen. Grr. Oh, be careful, everybody. Here come some monsters. Oh no, more tutorial fights. Oh, we gave Blanca evasion. Alright, whatever. We'll switch that around a little bit. Giant terrible bugs. Why not? Geppetto has a creepy doll? Gonna toss this out here right now. It gets creepier. It's not gonna get better. The doll is Cordelia. It's a creepy living doll for which we need fabulous dresses. I don't make the rules. I'm just playing the game. Hey, don't hit my dog. This is taking a moment. Yeah. Huh. Awkward. Yeah, controller is fairly non-responsive. This seems to be a problem. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Awkward. Okay, one moment. We'll be picking right back up. We'll try this again.